it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We lock it in. 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 We lock it in.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Limited Pockets. Happy Wednesday. We are on part 2 of our Mega Charizard X EX UPC box. I've removed all the memorabilia from the background here, but we have 2 of Destined Rivals and 4 Journey Together to go through. If you watched the first episode from Monday, unfortunate. I was really hoping for Phantasmal Flames to pull through for us, and we got squat. So here's the final 2 packs for Destined Rivals. We had 2 packs on the previous episode. Also, didn't get Diddle, Ekans, Relor, Mankey, Rattata, TM Machine, Hippowdon, Morgren, Reverse Applin, Reverse Gorbis, Regirock EX. We pulled a lot of Regirock EXs. In fact, I think when we were doing our Destined Rivals booster box on our giveaways, we gave away quite a few of those. So in the bulk, at least on the next Destined Rivals giveaway, we will have another. But here's the bad news, guys. The 1 in 4 seems to ring pretty true. If that's our hit for 1 in 4 packs, it's a real bummer. Porygon. Oh, I'll say the names. Marnie's Impidimp, Shroomish, Misty Starmie, Rapidash, Marnie's Scrafty, Team Rocket's Grimer, Tauros Reverse, Team Rocket's... Dude, what? I guess that Grimer was... See? Told you. 1 in 4. And all we got was a Regirock. Shoot. That's not what we're wanting at all. We'll get right into Journey Together here. That one we have pretty much nothing in the binder. It's I think like 4 or 5 packs worth of material. 4 packs of Journey Together total. Code. The last 3 spell loser. That's what I feel right now after these pulls, man. Holy smokes, I'm getting my butt kicked. Caterpie, Magmar, Wooloo, Bagon, Oinkalong, or is it Oinkalone? Oinkaloni? Bannet, Hopsbag, Reverse Druddigon, Reverse Wingull, and ends Reshiram. That's pretty cool. Not often do you get to see trainers with a legendary, and I've said this too on the channel. I miss when legendaries had their day on cards. I know this set has Reshirams in cards, but let's get a close in on that. 4 energy for 170 damage. This attack does 20 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. It has 130 health, so I can only do 120 damage. Is it 20x? Oh, 20x of damage counters. Okay, so it can have 12. So 240 damage for 2 energy. That's pretty monstrous. That's at least seems to me playable. I don't know how many people are using that, but as a beat stick going against EXs, although an EX is probably going to take that out in one shot, so I don't know how playable that is. VXX code card. Now I'm my brain's stuck on a loop of reading the last 3 letters of the code card. I got called loser once, and now I can't escape. Hopsbag, Kling Klang, Sandaconda. I think I'm going too fast for the camera. Super Potion. Dude, what the heck? There we go. Brock's Scouting. Kilowattrel. That's pretty cool. Not familiar with that trainer. Is that... Why is this camera having such a hard time today? Ionos. I know that the N Trainer Full Art is a pretty nasty card. That looks pretty good. So maybe, if we're lucky, we'll pull one of those. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to open our pack here. a code. What? How helpful is that? There you go. In fact, if I did that on the last one too, I apologize. There you go. That's the loser one. Okay. Did I do the pack trick? No. Fire Energy. Paris. Wingull. Swinub. Shelmate. Pangoro. Grimmsnarl. Ends PB Up. Butterfree. Lily's Cutiefly. Lily's Clefairy EX. Gosh dang it. So now I already know that's going to be my 1 in 4 for a Journey Together. Unless the RNG really comes and graces me with a hit here. I don't want to say confident, and then oh boy, guys, we're kind of getting our butt kicked on this box here. I mean, how to turn $200 into 15. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Remoraid, Karrablast, Copperaja, Ends Castle, Oinkalone, Redeemable Ticket Reverse, Larvesta, Ribombee. Told you. 1 in 4, baby. 1 in 4. See, and like I was saying on the previous episode, sorry, my nose is so itchy. I really wish this box, if it's going to do 18 packs, at least like 9 of them Phantasmal Flames. We have 4 different sets in this UPC. And not only that, we've only had 2 Surging Sparks. So if the odds are 1 in 4, that kind of tells me we're going to get nothing out of Surging Sparks and maybe a hit out of Mega Evolution. So I'm not a huge fan of how this is structured, but what are you going to do? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. Nothing. These were Journey Together. These were Distant Rivals. There we are. At least we're going to go to the binder portion for this Journey Together stack, because I do know that we pretty much have none of these in the binder yet. So that's exciting. I would put money that we don't need to go to the Destined Rivals portion, but you never know. I'll sort through them and we'll find out. Let me put these up here, and then we'll see you over at the binder, guys. Thanks. All right, guys, we have temporarily or maybe permanently moved. Let me zoom out here just a touch. There we go, and let you see the whole binder. We've moved the binder to a bigger table, and I don't know if you recall me saying in a previous episode, but our Destined Rivals binder needed to go in a 4x4. The 3x3s just simply didn't have enough space, and the only one that did have enough space was so thick that it kind of made me concerned of damaging the cards. So all we have to add to this from our UPC Destined Rivals pack is this Reverse Hollow Gorvis. But I do also realize that some of you are new to the channel, so we will go ahead and flip through these pages, let you see the master set. One thing I kind of like about this binder, the clear pages really brings back that nostalgic feel of seeing the back of the cards when you flip the page over. As far as space saving, it's probably not as efficient, but I'm really liking the look of the 4x4. It's really cumbersome in terms of storing, so I don't know if I'm going to go this route with all the binders. It's a hard decision to make with these giant sets, but I'm really liking how at least this looks when I'm turning through the pages, especially because when you've got these pages of like the full dark types, I mean, this looks so sick. I really like the look of all the cards on these larger pages. We are still being taunted by Arven's Mastiff and Cynthia's Metagross EX. Where the heck is that supposed to be? Did we already pass it? Oh, that's supposed to go... No, that's Mastiff. Where's Metagross? Oh, right there. Metagross is supposed to go right there. Yeah, dang it all. That's okay. We've got some Destined Rivals coming up that maybe our luck will change. As you can see, we're doing pretty good on the illustration rares and the full arts. So, pretty happy with that. And then, oh man, again, I love the way these clear pages look, especially with these reverse hollows. That's looking super sick. You know, guys, other than to film and put the cards in, I don't spend a whole awful lot of time flipping through these pages because I've been so busy making sure that the videos are done and opening that sometimes I forget to take a minute to just appreciate the cards in my own time. So this is a nice little walk down Destined Rivals memory lane here. Anyway, there's our Gorbis in that slot there. We'll just flip through the rest of these. I know, let me zoom out a little bit more. You're gonna see the secrets of my table. Don't pay attention to my frilly centerpiece, whatever you call it. As you can see here, a lot of these reverse hollows are filled out. I'm loving it. There's our one promo. We'll have to order some more special boxes and tins to fill out our promo portions for Destined Rivals. But in any case, guys, we'll end it there. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, here's everything we got. A nice stack to say the least. So we'll go ahead and put these into our binder, which you can tell off the rip is pretty sparse, but that's all right. I'm pretty sure getting these in here will spruce it up a bit. So we're going to do that now. All right, there we go. Everything is safe and sound into the binder. We've added quite a bit here, so we are starting to look pretty good. Unfortunately, not a lot of EXs to speak of. Volcanian's not new, but that's one that we have in here. Let's clean that up a bit. It sucks as these are kind of empty. The sleeves slide around a little bit. Once they're full, obviously, it's a bit more compact, a little tight, a little more secure. There's our Clefairy EX. Just flipping through here. We've got En's Reshiram there. And then a few, I would say more than a few empty spots. And then we don't pay attention back here. Here's our reverse hollow section. It's pretty sad, but honestly, this is more of a motivating thing for me to start eyeballing Journey Together a little harder. I know it's going to be hard to complete the master set, but to at least fill out the binder a little more is certainly now more on my radar. So guys, we're going to actually head over to the Destined Rivals binder, and that is going to be the least eventful part here. All we've got to add to Destined Rivals is this reverse hollow Gorbis. So I'll see you over at that binder. I actually have to move to a bigger table to film that because I don't know if you guys remember, in a previous video I said the Destined Rivals set wasn't fitting in the binder just because of how many cards existed within that set. So we're going to go over there and put this in that binder at the table.